Okay, we can roll.
Okay, very good. All right, welcome everyone. This is the first time I've done this streaming to Facebook Live, so this is kind of fun. What I want to do tonight in 30 minutes or less is I want to share with the world really why I love Plexus so much. And I want to share my story. I want to highlight the Wheelhouse of Plexus, what it is, what it does, why these products in this company are different than so many other products that are out there. And then I want to highlight some of our most popular products and why I love to host things like this, because I'm assuming there's a lot of people out there watching this or who have heard about Plexus who really don't have any idea maybe what it is or what it's about. I know that when I first heard of Plexus over 5 years ago now, all I ever saw posting was people posting this pink drink called Slim. I thought it was a weight loss company. I thought it was this miracle fad, quick fix, promise, slimy pyramid scheme, and I wanted nothing to do with it on principle alone. And so that's all I knew about it, and that's all that I thought it was. And so really, I've shared about these products loudly and proudly for over 5 years now, and so I want to share why I love these products so much. And really, my story is my family's story. And over 5 years ago, my husband got really chronically sick. We had about 5 years in our family where we were trying to reset his belly issues, trying to reset his gut issues. And a friend approached me about these products, and she said, I really think that Plexus could help you. And I was like, what are you talking about? Plexus is a weight loss company. My husband has these horrible gut issues. Like, I don't even know what you're talking about. And she's like, it's not a weight loss company. It's so much more than that. And so really it was it was a last ditch effort for us. We had worked for 5 years with a holistic naturopathic doctor. He had tried proton pump inhibitors, digestive enzymes, probiotics way before it was cool and trendy to take probiotics like it is now. He tried acupuncture, and he even had stomach surgery. And when none of those things worked, really it was a last ditch effort where he was like, okay, I'm willing to try anything now. But he swore me to secrecy. He would not let me tell a soul he was taking these products. And really he was a guinea pig for me. And so just we figured we had nothing to lose. I knew Plexus gives a rolling 60-day money back guarantee. I fully planned to get all of my dollars back. And so he tried it, and so when these products started working, when nothing else did, after we had tried for years and years and years, when these products started working, that really started my deep dive into, okay, what is in these that makes these different? Why are these working when so many things that we've tried didn't work before? And so that's really how this whole thing started for me. And so I love to host. I love to educate on. I'm a teacher at heart, and I love to educate on, like, this is who we are. This is what we're about. This is what these products do. And so if you're watching, and I love to tell people, if you're a grumpy skeptic and you're watching this, or you've just been scrolling through Facebook and you came across one of us hosting these watch parties and you just stumbled upon it and are watching it, like, if you're a grumpy skeptic, you are my people, because that was me for so long. And so I love these products. I share about them so loudly and proudly because I say I got my husband back after 5 years of being so horribly sick. Now in his 40s, he feels better than he ever did in his 20s and 30s. And my oldest son, prior to Plexus, he would literally puke his way through every winter. I am not exaggerating. He'd have recurring ear infections where his ears would fill and burst. He'd have bloody pillowcases all winter long. We worked with an ear, nose, and throat specialist, and he said, you've got to get your kid's bedroom out of the basement. You've got to rip up your carpets. You cannot burn wood, and you can never have pets. 5 years later, he still lives in the basement. His floor is still carpeted. We burn wood, and we have 2 pets, and he's good. And so I'm like, these products have massively, massively helped my family. And so briefly, in a nutshell, this is the Wheelhouse of Plexus. Okay, this is who we are. This is what we're about, and this is what sets us apart. We are super streamlined and focused on 4 main things. We stay in our lane. We focus on 4 main things. You'll never see Plexus branch off into like household cleaners. Okay, there's 4 pillars of health that Plexus focuses on. The first thing is regulating our blood sugars. Insulin is our master hormone. It's one of our master hormones. And so if we can have our blood sugars balanced, if we can have our hormones stabilized, if we can help our body be like this instead of having these crazy high and low spikes and crashes all throughout the day, then our bodies are literally freed up to do what they were supposed to do instead of fighting to just struggle to survive and maintain. So that is huge. The second one is gut health. We are like leading premier company in gut health because our gut microbiome, our gut's been called our second brain, right? The gut microbiome is a hot topic in the medical field now. Plexus has been shouting about the gut microbiome for over 10 years now. 80% of our immune system is located in our gut. 90% of our serotonin levels, our happy hormone, is produced in our gut. Like our gut health is connected to everything. If you were to Google gut health and whatever issue you're struggling with, I would almost guarantee that they're connected. Gut health is huge, okay? The third thing is reducing inflammation in our bodies. Inflammation's been called the silent killer. We all have inflammation in our bodies, whether it be chronic or acute. So these products massively focus on keeping inflammation at bay. And then the fourth thing is nutrient absorption. Our products are fully methylated. There's nothing synthetic in them. Our bodies know exactly what to do with these ingredients because they're natural, they're plant-based. So our bodies know how to assimilate them and they know how to absorb them, which is so huge. If you're taking vitamins and minerals that are synthetic, our body doesn't even know what to do with them, so we don't know how to absorb them. So those four things, those four pillars of health, those four issues are the cause of so many leading health issues in our world today. I want to make sure I'm compliant when I'm talking, but there are so many health issues, so many sicknesses in our world today that share one or more of those root issues, one or more of those four pillars of health that Plexus massively focuses on. So if you follow any Plexus person on social media, one thing we love to do is we love to share testimonials, we love to share stories, and you will see people where outwardly they're struggling with a gamut of health issues where like outwardly you're like, how are these things even connected? They're connected because they share one or more of those root health issues. And so any of you, if you're watching this from Zoom or if you're watching this from a watch party and you are a Plexus person and Plexus has helped you or someone in your family or someone you know, would you share that in the comments or in the chat thread just so people can see like all the things, all the potential that is there for what these products can do. It is so much more than what I think people tend to think it is. And so what I want to do, I'm going to go blitzy fast. It might feel like you're drinking out of a fire hydrant, but I want to super honor your time. And I know that if I'm watching something and it's like over 30 minutes, I'm like, peace out. I don't have time for that. So I'm going to talk wicked fast. I want to highlight, I'm such a visual person. I want to highlight 4 of our most popular starter packs, which are like our most popular products. I'm going to share some ingredients in each one of them and kind of what they do, what they focus on. And then if you're interested in learning more about anything, if you have a Plexus person in your life or someone that you know who you've seen sharing about these products, just message them and say, hey, I watched this thing scrolling through Facebook tonight and I heard this product that could maybe help with this. Could you tell me more? We can get you full ingredient list. We can get you clinical studies. We can get you all the information. This is a taste. This is a taste and an introduction to Plexus and to some of our most popular products. Okay. And so I'm going to go fast. I talk a mile a minute, but I just want to highlight. So this is just a major overview. Okay. So one of our most popular starter packs is our Consciously Clean skincare line. And a lot of people are like, okay, I thought you guys were a gut health company. We're actually, fun fact, our skin has a microbiome just like our gut has. Okay, oh yes, Megan is gonna screen share. I can't see myself though, but I guess that's okay. Megan's gonna screen share. And so while I talk about these products, she's gonna actually put a post up where you can kind of get a little more information. Am I able to see my face anywhere so I know what I'm talking about? That's okay. Okay, so this is our Consciously Clean skincare line. Okay, right there what she shows you. Okay, so our collagen complex and our Joyome day and night serums. So like I said, our skin has a microbiome just like our gut does, okay? And our skin is our largest organ, right? And so what I love about these products, the first thing, the collagen complex, that's one of our newest products that's out there. It's type 1 and type 3 collagen. It's both bovine and marine. And it has superfoods, it has peptides, it has biotin in it. So if you're taking a separate biotin supplement for your hair, you don't need to. This is the best collagen that's out there, plus it's tasteless. Another fun fact, once you turn 21, after you turn 21, you lose 1% of the collagen in your body every year after you're 21. And second to water, collagen, for lack of a better word, it's the highest ingredient in our body. And so it's what surrounds our bones, our joints, our ligaments. It affects our skin elasticity, the health of our hair, even our eyesight. So it's super huge. We must supplement. So that's really, really huge. And then the Joyome skin serum. So it's a day and night skin serum, 2 pumps in the morning, 2 pumps at night, easy peasy, especially if you're a redneck like me. There's no huge process to it. But what I love about Joyome is it holds to European standards in the ingredient components. Europe doesn't allow 17,000 ingredients in the creation and the manufacturing of their products. The United States, we don't allow like 13. And so it holds to European standards. It's the best of the best. And also it's been featured in like 7 different beauty magazines, which I just think is kind of cool. So anyway, so that's one of our packs that's actually really, really popular. And it also comes with a 7-day trial of our Slim. I'll talk about that in the next combo, but that's really, it's a week's supply. And what I say about like a trial pack is it serves 2 purposes. First purpose is you get to taste it and see if you like the taste of it or not. I think it's important it's nice to enjoy what you try. And then the second component is, can you remember to take something for 7 days in a row? Because if you tell me, I tried Plexus one time and it didn't work for me, and I say, how often did you take your products? And you're like, I tried them here and there. Of course it didn't work. So it's important just to see if you can even get into the rhythm and routine of even taking something on a daily basis. Okay. Second combo I want to talk about, it's our Triplex combo. Megan's going to show a bigger welcome pack combo, but the Triplex is really our 3 core ingredients of Plexus. So in this screen that you see the Slim and you see the 2 blue bottles, Probio 5 and BioCleanse. That is, those 3, I would say, are our 3 core products of Plexus. And so Slim was originally created by an endocrinologist for type 2 diabetics to regulate blood sugars. We all need blood sugar balancing, right? And so it's called Slim because in clinical studies, those who took the Slim as opposed to those who took a placebo did lose weight. But I like to tell people, I like to emphasize that it's a body balancer. I wish it was called Balance instead of Slim, because on my team alone, 2 friends in my life, on taking just the Triplex, one of them lost and needed 30 pounds, and one of them gained and needed 10 pounds. So it's a body balancer, okay? The Slim does attack the visceral fat layer around your belly that you can't get rid of with diet and exercise alone, so that is huge, and it also helps with blood pressure, cholesterol, lipid levels, so that's really, really awesome. It is a health drink. It's a supplement. It's not a meal replacement. It's a supplement. And then Probio 5 and BioCleanse in those 2 bottles, those are our 2 core gut products that we have every day of our life for 5 years have taken faithfully. I say these are what gave me my husband back. The Probio 5 is the best of the best probiotic in the world. And so really briefly, what makes Probio 5 different is it does have 5 strains of probiotics in it. It has digestive enzymes in it. It has antifungals in it. It's freeze dried in its preparation so that it will not activate. It will not begin to activate until it hits your gut. Most probiotics, especially if you get a refrigerated one, they will begin to activate as soon as they hit something warm and moist, which is your tongue. So it's going to begin activating, starting at your tongue, going all the way down long before it gets to where it needs to go. It's going to be activated, and so much of the goodness is going to already be gone. It also has an antifungal in it. And is the only thing that can break through the crunchy outer shell of the bad stuff in our gut. If you don't have an antifungal, I call it chitosanase. Some people call it chitinase. It is the only thing that can break through that crunchy outer shell. And if you don't have that in your probiotic, if you don't have an antifungal in your probiotic, then it lives. It lives on. We're all born with it. We need it. It's what decomposes our bodies when we die. But it feeds on yeast, sugar, alcohol, the classic American diet. And if you Google Candida overgrowth and our gut permeability, gut sensitivity, leaky gut, all of those things link back to an overgrowth of that bad junk buildup in our gut. So Probio 5 kills it, okay? BioCleanse gently flushes it away. It's a magnesium supplement. Sometimes people get freaked out by the name cleanse. They're like, yikes, is this gonna make me like live in the bathroom for a year and totally affect my quality of life? It's not. It's a magnesium supplement, but it's also combined with vitamin C, a little bit of sodium. So it's meant to be a supplement that you take daily. It oxygenates your entire body. It helps clean out your GI tract. If you look at your GI tract like a straw, and if you had a straw and you drank a milkshake one day and then you put your straw back in the cupboard and didn't wash it, and then the next day you get it out and you drank big old orange juice with pulp in it, put it back in the cupboard, didn't wash it, the next day you got, I don't know, a smoothie. That's like what our GI tract can look like, our gut can look like. It's just a buildup inside. It needs to be washed out. It needs to be cleaned. And so that's what BioCleanse does. It gently cleans. It's supposed to be taken daily. A lot of mamas use it for their babies if they struggle with constipation. Miralax is not good for us. Our bodies don't even know what to do with it. We can't recognize it, and it can become super addictive. BioCleanse is actually really, really good for you. And so that's a beautiful thing. What I love about our products is they're so multifaceted. They all do more than one thing, which I love. So that's the Triplex combo. Those 3 products there, the Slim, the Probio 5, and the BioCleanse. We do have products that do help with weight loss. And if any of you have followed me for any amount of time, you will never ever see me promote Plexus as a weight loss company, because weight loss, our bodies are wicked smart, and they think about it's gonna take care of issues in order of importance. So if you've ever approached a Plexus ambassador and you've said, make me skinny, I want to lose 30 pounds, hopefully a good ambassador will say, okay, tell me other health issues that you struggle with. And they're going to find out that maybe you've got some gut issues, maybe you've got some inflammation issues, maybe you've got some chronic pain issues. There's other things going on in your body, and your body is going to take care of issues in order of importance. And weight loss is kind of at the bottom of the agenda. And so a lot of times when we get our systems taken care of the way we're supposed to, and we get our blood sugars balanced, we get our gut health back in order again, we get the inflammation at bay, weight loss is going to kind of happen naturally if that's what's supposed to happen. Like I said, some people actually gain a little bit of weight, but that's going to happen as a byproduct of you getting your body and your systems in working order. Having said that, we do have products that do specifically help with that. And so there's another flavor of Slim. I showed you the first one, and actually I don't know if you can see me, but there's two flavors of Slim. What you see in this graphic is the Slim Hunger Control. They both do exactly the same thing, but the two differences between two of them. The Slim Hunger Control has some added fibers that help teach you healthy hunger habits. It's gonna make you feel fuller longer. There's another Slim called the Slim Microbiome that has added prebiotics in it that help to feed your good gut bacteria. Most prebiotics feed both your good and your bad gut bacteria. The prebiotics in the Slim Microbiome feed only your good gut bacteria, which is super, super important. So you get your prebiotics and your probiotics working together symbiotically, which is a lovely thing. So there are two different types of Slim. We also have, do you see those lean protein shakes in the back? Those are like a daily staple in our home. We have different options. We've got a cold pressed whey, chocolate, and vanilla protein. If you're taking a whey protein, you want to make sure that it's cold pressed. If it's not cold pressed, that means that the ingredients were cooked in the processing and so many of the nutrients were lost. A cold pressed whey is super important. So we've got cold pressed chocolate and vanilla. We've got vegan chocolate and vanilla, and we've got a vegetarian chocolate mocha. And so it's a full spectrum of micro and macronutrients. You can have 1 scoop for a snack, 2 scoops for a meal. A fun fact I love is for every bag that we purchase of lean, Plexus donates 14 meals to Feeding America, which I think is really awesome. To date, we've donated over 5 million meals. And it's just an awesome snack or meal replacement, or I love it after a long run, or in my home with teenage boys, it's like a third breakfast, 15th lunch, 15,000th snack before bed. It's just like it's a staple in our home, and it's good quality protein. So it can be a meal replacement or a snack, or if you've got growing people in your home, it can actually be added protein, nutrients, really, really quality ingredients for you. Okay, and then the Active is the other ingredient, or the other product in that pack. Active is the only natural, clean energy supplement on the market. Plexus is all about flipping the script on perceived norms, and also kind of like launching into already existing markets with a clean alternative. So in the energy drink industry, the energy drink market is actually humongous, but there's nothing clean up there. You get your Monsters, your Red Bulls, your 5-Hour Energies, but there's nothing clean. And so Active is clean, but it's also another multifaceted product, in that it's so much more than an energy drink, although that is what it is. But it also helps with mental clarity. It boosts mental performance. It's a huge muscle recovery supplement, which I love after a long run or a hard workout. People who work night shift and do shift work, that's huge for them. So that's also, it's a pineapple or a peach mango, which I love. So that's an awesome thing. And then one of the products I want to highlight really briefly is Metaburn. Metaburn is one of my most favorite products that are out there. Again, so multifaceted. So it does boost your metabolism. It does attack the fat around your belly button, thighs, but it also has adaptogens in it that help your body adapt to stress. And it also has all of these natural mood enhancers in it, which is so huge. It's a natural anti-anxiety, natural mood booster. And I say for all the mamas watching and all the mamas with this whole COVID-19 thing going on, who homeschooled their kids, who've never homeschooled their kids before, or have done, just crazy stressful things in this season. It is a huge, huge daily supplement that I so highly recommend and love so much. Okay, the last pack I want to show is the immune boosting pack. You're going to get the Everyday Wellness pack. This actually, welcome pack, this starter pack, actually, Plexus just came out. This is our newest pack that came out really when the whole COVID-19 thing hit our world. It's a major, major immune boosting pack. And so I already talked about the Probio 5. That's works with our immune system, right? 80% of our immune system is located in our gut. It builds back the good gut bacteria. If ever you've been on an antibiotic, even one round of antibiotics can affect your gut flora for up to a year. So antibiotics have their place. They kill what needs to be killed, but they kill everything. Antibiotics means anti-life. Probiotic means pro-life. So you need a probiotic to rebuild that good gut bacteria back up again. That's what Probio 5 does, massively boost your immune system. Okay, the Vital Biome, it's a sister probiotic that we have. Remember, 90% of our serotonin levels, our happy hormone, is produced in our gut. So Vital Biome is huge for stress, anxiety, anger, depression. Clinical studies have been done on this that massively help with stress and improving your mood, helps you feel relaxed. It also reduces gas and bloating. I just read that right here. I didn't even know that about it, but it's massive for mood. So those are like sister probiotics that do two separate things but work hand in hand together. And then the Ease supplement, I love Ease. It's a major inflammation reducer. It has the green-lipped mussel in it, so if you're allergic to shellfish, you cannot take it. But it has the green-lipped mussel in it, turmeric in it, so many good things in it that massively keep inflammation at bay. And so people use this different ways. Some people just keep it in their cabinet as an ibuprofen alternative, headache, cramps, achy knees, achy joints. Some people take 2 a day, every day, like at nighttime before bed, just to keep inflammation at bay. It does help with weight loss. It keeps puffiness down. And some people who struggle with chronic pain, who are on medicine for chronic pain, they will take loading doses of the Ease, and they'll also take loading doses of our other pain reliever called Nerve that helps with nerve pain and nerve damage. And many people have been able to get off their medicine for chronic pain, or at least drastically reduce it being on these products. And then the last one is X Factor Plus. It's our multi-mineral, multivitamin, so epic for pre and postnatal vitamins as well. It has aloe in it that helps with nutrient absorption up to 300 to 400% more. It has a naturally occurring iron in it as well. I feel like I'm missing something with the X Factor Plus, but it's fully methylated, meaning there's nothing synthetic in it, so our bodies know exactly what to do with it. So that's a huge, the best multi on the market, honestly. And then I did want to highlight our 2 kids products. Megan, I don't know if you have a graphic for that. These are our newest products that just came out in June. See if she doesn't have a graphic, or she does. We have a full kids line now, which I absolutely love. We come out with new products every summer, and so we never know what it's going to be, but the products this summer it was a full kids line. If you don't have it, just show my face and I can show the 2 products. So we've got a multi-mineral, multivitamin chewable for the kids that tastes like Tropical Splash. I think it tastes like a sweet tart. My kids love it. It's like candy to them. And then we have a drink called the Mega Kids Microbiome. Okay, very good. And so in these 2 products alone, in the chewable vitamin, the kids get minerals, vitamins, and probiotics. And in the drink, they get their omegas and their prebiotics. And the specific omega in the drink, it's DHA, lutein, choline. It's the same ingredients that are found in breast milk that are massive for brain development, memory development, huge for eyesight, all these awesome things for our growing kids. And so in those 2 products alone, it's a full line of vitamins, minerals, probiotics, prebiotics, and omegas. Okay, so that is a blitzy fast overview of our most popular products, probably a little over half of what we have. 4 of our most popular starter packs. I want to just say really, really briefly, and then I'm going to open it up for questions. If anybody has questions about anything. Specials this month. We have 4 days left in the month. Plexus always does really fun specials every month. This month, normally, if you wanted to sign up as a wholesale ambassador, think like wherever you're from, like where I'm from, we have a Sam's Club where you pay a yearly membership fee, and then you can shop. You get wholesale costs at Sam for a year. Our wholesale membership fee normally is $39.95 for a year. It gives you access to products at wholesale cost for a whole year. This month it's $9.95, which I think is awesome. And then you get a starter pack, one of those starter packs, or there's many others as well, but you get to choose one of those starter packs. It's a one-time less than wholesale discount, kind of a thank you from Plexus for shopping wholesale. And then every month after, you get your products at wholesale cost for an entire year. Plexus gives a rolling 60-day money-back guarantee on every single product. You can try it, and if it does not float your boat, you can get a full refund, no questions asked. So that's one of the specials that are happening this month. Megan, I want to talk about really briefly, I'm going to talk about just really quickly, when I host these things like this, I find that people tend to fall into like one of 3 buckets. I know that I surely did. And so you might be in the first bucket where I was in the beginning. Well, I was actually a jerky, grumpy skeptic to my friend. But the first bucket I was in, she offered me, actually, she put a whole triplex in my hands and she's like, will your husband take this? And I was like, well, yes, he will, for free. And then I knew Plexus gave a rolling 60-day money back guarantee. So in my mind, we had a 90-day supply and I fully intended to get every penny back if it didn't float his boat. So maybe you're in that first bucket where you're just like, oh, I kind of like a deal. I like that they're on sale this month. I like that there's a discount. So maybe you're in that first bucket, and that is wonderful. Okay. One thing that you will get from us that you will not get from Walmart or other stores is you will get our love and our support. And I always tell people, like, when you join under me, it is my responsibility. I take it very seriously that I want to walk with you. I want to take care of you. I want you to fall in love with the products. I want you to see the results that I have my family back. And so, but maybe you're in that bucket and we will walk with you and we will take care of you. And if you've got another Plexus person in your world, she will do the same. He will do the same. Our culture is known for that. So reach out to them. Maybe you're in the second bucket where Plexus, the compensation plan of Plexus is unlike any other compensation plan that is out there for network marketing. Okay. The core values of Plexus are be reliable, be responsible, be honest, and be trustworthy. So when you've got the core values of a company, along with products that are the top notch in both purity and potency, we've got an A+ rating by the Better Business Bureau. We're backed by Morgan Stanley. You've got a business or a company's core values with products that are top quality, top-notch integrity, cutting edge of science. That makes a beautiful thing, right? And so that makes a beautiful wedding of just something that you can stand behind. And Plexus always wants to, they want to be known as a legacy company. They want to be known as network marketing done the right way, but rarely ever is. I'm not saying that all Plexus ambassadors do things always the right way. We try. But so I love that, right? And they always have specials. Their heart's desire is that nobody should have to pay for their products if they don't want to. And so this month, the special, and there's still 4 days left in the month, which I think is really, really fun. If you found 3 friends to play with you, your mom, your sister, your bestie, I don't know, if you were thinking of trying these products and you found 3 friends to do it with you, you will make a minimum of $300, which I think is just so cool. That is more than your products paid for, because that is the goal behind Plexus. Okay. And so maybe you're in the second bucket where you're like, I want to try the products and I would really love to not have to pay for them. And so reach out to somebody and just say, hey, I want to do this and I kind of want to get my products paid for. Can you show me how to do it? And it would be our joy to do that. Or maybe you're in the third bucket, which I find myself 5 years later, 5 years down the road, where my husband says to this day, this is the biggest surprise of our marriage, as I've never sold a thing in my life. But we're in a position now, we're in the bucket now where, like, I've caught the vision. I've seen what could be. I believe in the products and the integrity of what they've done for my family. I believe in the compensation plan. I've seen the compensation plan. We are witnesses to it. The 2 biggest reasons why people go to bed stressed at night is they're stressed about their health and they're stressed about their finances. And if Plexus can be an answer to both of those things, then that's a beautiful thing. And especially with this whole COVID-19 thing happening, a lot of people out of work finding that their job is no longer essential. It's a crazy time, right? So many people are finding that they need a plan B, and oddly enough, in times of economic stress, network marketing skyrockets. And so that is the case with Plexus. We're in like crazy momentum, which is kind of crazy. So, but maybe you're in that third bucket where you're like, I'm kind of all in. I get it. I've caught the vision. I've seen what could be. And those of you who know me and our family and have followed our journey, you know that Plexus pays for all of our bills. You know that we have a free car sitting in our yard that Plexus paid for, and they sent us to Hawaii on our 20th anniversary for free. So it's crazy. It's crazy the potential that is there, and normal people can do it. Normal people can do it, and the compensation plan is designed to be that way. So maybe you're in the first bucket where you want to try the products, the second bucket where you want to try the products and you want to get them free, or the third bucket where you're like, I want a plan B. Let's do this. You know what I mean? If that's the case, Thursday night, we're going to do one of these same exact Zooms where Justin and Megan Goff, they are going to host this. Tonight was like the Wheelhouse of Plexus. What is it even all about? On Thursday, they're going to do a talk on the business side of Plexus, for if you want to get all the nitty gritty of our compensation plan and what could be. So we invite you to that. Okay. If you join tonight, or if you're brand new on Wednesday night, we do a Zoom also of just getting started strong. We want you to have good results. We want you to have good success. Your goals are our goals. Okay. So that is really it. What's the time? My goal is to always do it in 30 minutes. I want to, Megan, if you want to take it away now for questions, if anybody has questions, I don't know if we can see typed questions on Facebook, but does anybody have any questions? Well, I haven't watched the chat thread at all.
I think a lot of people are on Facebook Live.
Okay.
So if you have any questions, pop them in the chat thread really quickly, and we can field those questions really quick. If you're on Zoom, go ahead and ask questions on there. If you're new, if you're curious, whether it's, hey, I have a product question.
I still wanted to be compliant when I did this because Plexus makes no claims to cure or treat any disease. Okay. And so I didn't name any of them. But if you know people on our team alone, let me just tell you the gamut of health issues that Plexus has helped with. And they're normal people. They're people in my life who I know and I love deeply and dearly, where Plexus has changed their lives. And so it's not God, it's not the answer to all the world's problems, it's not going to bring world peace, but it's a tool. And I want to really, I guess I didn't really say that in the beginning, but it's a tool, right? It's an epic tool for your toolbox. Nothing is a magic fix. Nothing is a quick fix, miracle cure, right? If it promises that it is, then it's not, and then you should run. But this is a tool. And so a lot of times people will say, well, I tried it for a month and it didn't work for me, or made me feel worse. And then I say to people, well, my dear husband, the first month that he tried these products, because he was so sick, he legit asked me if I was trying to kill him. Because he felt worse before he felt better. And a lot of times that's what happens, right? When our bodies are getting better and they're getting adjusted and they're getting taken care of from the inside out. So it's a tool. And so depending on what your goals are, if you work with it, right? And this is what we talk about in tomorrow night's Zoom, but if you make good food choices, if you move your body, if you focus on getting stress out of your life, if you focus on sleep is so important, those things. And then you add this tool to what you're already doing, you will see results. But it doesn't work overnight, right? And when people join under me, I say, if you're not willing to give this an honest 60 to 90 day go, like, you didn't get the way you are overnight, you cannot expect to see change overnight. If you struggled with something for 5 years, how can you expect to be made perfect in 30 days? And so if that's your goal going in, because Plexus takes care of issues at the root, it does not put Band-Aids on symptoms. That is the biggest difference between our products and so many other products that are out there. There's no Band-Aids on symptoms. It's getting rid of issues at the root. And so it takes time. Honestly, you should give yourself a month for every year you've struggled. And you should give yourself a couple months in the beginning just to let your body adjust to, like, what is this newness that you're putting in me? So you have to be willing to stay the course. And so, I shoot super straight with people who join me. Like, if you want to join just for the discount, great. But if you've got major health goals and you're only going to give it 30 days, I've created a critic. If you say, I've tried it, it didn't work for me, right? But if you're willing to stay the course, crazy things can happen. So, okay, I'm not seeing any questions. Are you?
I'm not seeing any questions either, but what I would love it if you guys could post in the comments on Facebook, whatever Facebook Live you're watching, if you are a Plexus ambassador or a customer, or you just comment below on those comments what your health wins have been, just because it opens up perspective for everyone else that's like, oh my word, I didn't know Plexus addressed that. What do you take? So let's just pop those in the chat threads. If you have any specific questions, we will pop on after and answer those in the comments on the live videos. Amy, thank you so much for hosting.
Oh, you're so welcome. It was my joy. Blessings on you all.
Alrighty. Bye, everyone.
All right, and bye.